sand, buck 'em in the mud, drip a cowboy's sweat, bleed a cowboy's blood.
Hi, I'm tie-down roper Tyson Durfee, and you are watching the Pepper Stewart Show.
Yeah, that's what's going on. You're watching it. Why? Why are you watching it? What else? You sure you got something else to do? Because I'm pretty sure that there was a baseball game today somewhere in the DFW area. So I don't know what happened. Apparently the Houston Astros were playing, so there's a good chance they could have hit that ball right there with a ball. But we got stuff for you like we always do. We got guests in studio. We got somebody here that's going to talk about beef and stuff. We're going to tell you about that. And we got more. Oh, man, we got stories. We got some great stories. We're going to talk about some bull stuff and cow stuff, which is actually manure stuff. Did you know they did a bill? They actually wrote a bill about manure. They did that. That's what Congress is doing, by the way. They're writing bills about manure. New Jersey. They're doing a little roping in New Jersey. We got some goat wranglers. Cell barn reports. We may or may not dive into an Angus report. I don't know. It depends on what time allows. PBR bull riding happened. We're going to talk about that. And, we got some odd news for you guys today. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that for you. But I don't know. Before we jump into that stuff, we're going to talk about news and stuff. I don't know if you watch what's going on in the news, but apparently, what was it, a month or two ago, Congress was working on a bill. All right, we're talking about bills. They were working on a bill to pass legislation for warning labels for Tide Pods, laundry soap, because kids, high school, college-age kids were eating laundry soap, and it was making them sick, okay? So they want to pass a bill or a law where the laundry soap companies had to not make laundry soap appetizing. All right. So that's what was going on. All right. Fast forward a month or two, kids are experts at the Constitution. They know about laws. They're ready to write laws, pass laws, and they realize that guns are the devil, apparently. So I don't know. I was watching the other day, and these kids are all upset now, because they wanted somebody to do something about guns, and they want to do something about safety in schools. So the school said, okay, here's what we're going to do. All you kids have to wear an ID badge, visible at all times, and use a clear backpack. All right? Simple enough, right? You ever been to a AT&T Stadium, been to a big rodeo in FR? You got to use a clear bag, 12x12 bag to go in the stadium? Okay. No big deal, right? No, not for these kids. Apparently, that's a violation of their First Amendment rights. Is what they told me. You can't force them to carry a clear backpack. No, you don't want to do that. So, I don't know. Well, you pick your poison. Here's what you do. You got schools everywhere. There's always a school. Take down the gun-free signs and just put up a sign that says, this school is armed by random teachers. Enter at your own risk. Just put the sign up. You don't have to even arm the teachers. The sign itself is going to deter somebody. If you got a sign that says this school is armed and we will shoot you, I'm pretty sure they're going to go to another school that has a gun-free zone sign. I'm just saying. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure that out. But most of these kids that's doing this, that's the whole point. It's a gun-free zone, and there's no chance of retaliation. So why not? You ever shot fish in a barrel? I haven't, but I hear it's supposed to be easy. So that's what's going on with that. So. That's what's happening. I don't know. We got stuff. We're gonna flip around and see who's here and what is going on. It's been a busy day. I went to a funeral earlier today. We had to go to a funeral, and from what I understand, the cemetery I was at has got to be the best in town, because word on the street is people just dying to get in there. So it's got to be the best. I mean, I don't know, man. That's what they tell me. So
you got a fence around it?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Keep people out on in or whatever?
Yeah, you don't want people coming in there. Don't do that. All right, look around there. What's going on? We got Texas here, as he's always here most of the time when he's not in trouble with his new wife.
Yeah.
Who you got next to you? You got somebody over there? Who's there? Cody's
You
here.
want to introduce himself, right?
That's Cody Max. That's Cody.
Yeah.
Cody Maxwell, right there. Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, professional expert on stuff agriculture. That's what it says on the card. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a card. That's a card.
That's what's on the card, right? They put it on there. It's got to be
That's
true.
right.
It's got to be true. So Cody's here. He's going to sit in here with us. We're going to talk about beef and stuff and things and run through some random stories because that's what we do. That's exactly what we do. So what we're going to do right now is I'll tell you what. Let's do some stolen cattle right quick, and then we'll get into some more stuff. But let's do stolen cattle. Talk about that, and then we're going to find out what Cody's doing over there. What's going on with Texas A&M AgriLife and see what they're all about. So let's jump into some stolen cattle news, and then we'll come back and talk about AgriLife.
All right, I believe I've got one over here. Special Ranger Ben Eagleston in District 2 in southwest Oklahoma reports that 5 head of missing cattle came from Greer County, Oklahoma. They were last seen on January 15th, are black, yellow, red steers and heifers weighing 325 to 500 pounds each. All of these cattle were branded with a T over an upside-down T, or a laying down double T on the right hip with a square ear notch in the right or left ear. If you got any information on this, make sure you call the Texas Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association and let them know about this.
So they got a T or an upside down T or a double T. Sound like that. Somebody was having a hard time with the branding. What it sounds like to me.
Calves was flopping around a little bit, wasn't it?
They're like, well, some of these calves the T's up, some of them's down, some upside down. But if you see a cow with a T on it, just let it know.
They got a brand on it. That's what matters. So.
Yeah, there's a T on there. So tell us about that if you see a T. All right. Well, that works. That works for me. We got a beef. Well, we got a beef report from Mexico. Mexico's done beef stuff.
Yeah, something.
got
And this was a cattleman now that was reporting. Got some growth and change in the Mexican cattle and the beef industry, and Dr. Daryl Peel from Oklahoma State did an article on this, and it's U.S. is the biggest market for Mexican beef imports, accounting for about 89% of the total exports in 2017. But Mexico's attempting to develop a diverse set of export markets, partly the result of a natural market growth and partly the result of uncertainty surrounding the U.S. Trade policy and NAFTA. Mexico's attempting to regain access to Russia and to expand beef exports to China, as well as expand exports to Muslim markets certification. Mexico was the third largest source of U.S. beef imports in 2017, accounting for 19.2% of imports behind Australia and just ahead of New Zealand that was at 18.6%. So Mexico, they've exported about 1.1 million head of feeder cattle annually into the U.S. over the past 30 years in 2017. The total U.S. imports of Mexican cattle was 1.2 million, close to a long-term average, but up 23.3% from 2016. The current USDA and FAS projections for 2018 include a slight increase in Mexican cattle exports, but preliminary weekly data through early March shows a 13% year-over-year decrease for the year to date.
All right. Well, that sounds like a good idea. And they got. That's going to help us, help everybody, I guess.
Yeah.
Beef. The more beef they buy, the better it is, right?
Sure enough.
And speaking of beef, tell us about. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do over at the AgriLife Extension.
You bet.
And then also, if you want to, throw in some of that Texoma Beef Alliance.
Okay, yeah, you bet. So I'm with the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, and I'm an agriculture and natural resources extension agent, and we're an extension of the land grant university here in Texas. So we're through Texas A&M. For instance, Oklahoma would be Oklahoma State with the land grant university there. But we've got a really neat, fun job. We get to help people on a daily basis, and we're helping them with production agriculture to feed the world. And so primarily up where I'm located at, up in Fannin County is where I'm stationed out of. We service Fannin County, and our county seat's Bonham there. But we've got a lot of beef cattle there in that area, and it accounts for for about half of the agricultural wealth within the county. And then another 25% is going to be our pastures and hay meadows that come in there. And then the other 25% will usually be row crops within that county. So a lot of our education that we do is in beef cattle and pasture and forage management. And so we're fortunate there in that area. We do a lot of programs, have a lot of people attend those programs. And if you're in other parts of the states or other parts around the United States, definitely check out your local extension service, because there's a lot that they can offer you. All the information that we give out through extension is research-based information. It's not what Cody thinks. It's not what the agent in Lamar County thinks, or Collin County, or here in Dallas County, Tarrant County. It's from research-based information that has been tested at the research level. So unique job, fun job, and love going to work and doing it every day. So kind of moving in, I guess, talking about the Texoma Beef Cattle Alliance. We're really excited about this. It's a beef cattle marketing alliance that we've developed over the last year there in Fannin County. Our kickoff date for it was right at the 1st of 2017. But a person had come to me, it was a small acreage owner actually, who had about 10 head of cattle, and he said, "Man, Cody, every time I take my cattle to the sale barn, I just feel like I'm not getting everything that I could out of it." And so we kind of sat back and said, well, how can we help other people with this? So we developed the Marketing Alliance, and within that we have a set protocols, guidelines also that we have that will basically give people a step-by-step protocol on what they need to do with their cattle. We've also got a 45-day backgrounding protocol on them. But basically what it is we try to help people develop a progressive mindset within the beef cattle industry. Everybody wants to put a little extra dollars in their pocket, and so that's what this organization's all about. And so we're governed through our office there at Fannin County, at the Fannin County Extension Office. But currently we're covering North Texas, Northeast Texas, and Southern Oklahoma is kind of our range right now. We'd like to expand out as we get further into this, but should be a really neat deal. It's a great group of people. The networking that we have involved, it's a committee of producers that we have that oversee this, that are driving it. We've got producers on there anywhere from 40 head on the cow-calf level all the way up to about 20,000 head on the stocker-calf level. So it's guys that are doing it in the business every day that's helping us with this.
All right, it sounded like a good deal. I think you had a I guess a big event for this.
You bet.
What was it? A month ago?
Back in February, about middle of February.
And we went to that deal to check it out, because we're out. We're not in Fannin County, but we're right out in Hunt County. So I mean, we're close enough to Fannin County. So.
I'm in Fannin County.
He's
a fellow brother right here.
He's there. So. He's there. But yeah, we went out to check it out, see what it was all about. And I mean, what they had a great program. It discussed everything that, like he says, going on with the beef program. You got what you need, and then you also had a setup of vendors. So you had a lot of vendors that operate within that area. Whether it was tractor places, car places, other ranches, they were all out there where everybody could kind of get out there and meet everybody and learn about what else goes on in that community. And then, if you're looking for something, you want to buy local. Everybody wants to buy local. They want to do local stuff. So you got a bunch of beef producers together. You got equipment people together. Everybody there in one spot. And I know for me, walking around, I think I gained 10 pounds because every booth set up had food.
That's what we want when people come to that event. I always tell them, if you go away hungry whenever you come to an event in Fannin County, it's your own fault, because we're gonna make sure you eat good.
Well, yeah, I walked. I think I got a hamburger thing here, a slider thing over here. Something
steak
over
fingers.
Here.
Steak fingers are awesome at that event.
And he's walking around with bowls of beans and cornbread. There's stuff everywhere to eat.
Yeah.
I had to go back for 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. So he's full of it. Good thing he didn't ride. After I ate 3 plates of beans, a good thing he didn't ride with me.
There you go.
He drove himself.
Yeah.
But yes, like you said, it's a good deal, and you can get on the internet, look it up. I mean, it's out there, and the AgriLife, and like you were saying, the AgriLife Extension, you guys have stuff going on all the time.
Oh man, we that's the neat thing about Extension. People always ask, well, when I ask you a question, what do I need to ask about? And I always tell them anything from ants to the sky and everything in between. But that's what it is. Agriculture's it's around us every single day, and what it takes to feed the world. And so we handle everything from landscapes with homeowners all the way to trees in the yard, gardens in the backyard, the backyard chickens all the way up to feedlots. So it's really neat.
Yeah, you got them covered, and they can go in there. And most of your events, because a lot of folks like the Facebook, even though Facebook is apparently selling the information. I don't know. I get a kick out of that. All these people are upset that they're putting all their information on the internet. Well, you put it on the internet. Why are you mad at Facebook?
It's our choice to put it on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put it there.
Yeah.
They're like, well, they're sharing my information, selling my information. Well, you put it on the internet. It's called the internet. If you forget what it was called back in the 90s, it was called the World Wide Web. They all forget what the W's mean.
The www.
Yeah. Forget what that means. It's called World Wide Web. So
We don't type that anymore.
Yeah.
No.
So if you put, I mean, I've got so much stuff on the internet. I have never in my life used my legal name, my legal birthday. None of that. I don't put none of that. Why am I gonna? I'm not putting that on the internet.
No.
So if you put that on it, if you put your factual information on the internet, joke's on you. I don't mean it because I'm smarter than that. I realize it's the World Wide Web. But yeah, I was watching the news the other day, and they were talking about, I guess the founder of Facebook, which we're on right now, is going to have to go testify in front of Congress because he's selling everybody's information. Well, it's free, people. Everybody got upset. What was it, a couple years ago? They got upset because there was a hoax going around that Facebook was going to start charging.
Right,
We're going to start charging people for Facebook.
And you better share that link
Yeah.
on there, because if you share the link, you're safe.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you get charged.
Yeah. And everybody was freaking out. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to keep it free. I want to keep it free. And then they found out, wait a minute, they were selling our information to keep it free. Well, you weren't paying for it. It was free. How do you think they make money? I mean, I don't get that. But
Yeah, we was talking about just a second ago about when you typed in the www.
yeah.
Remember in the 7th grade when they taught us how to do all that stuff? It was HTTP semicolon / www, and now just Google search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you hit Google and do it.
It'll take you anywhere.
I was talking to people the other day, and this old man, he's like, I don't even know why these kids even have to go to school. You just Google everything.
Yeah, just Google it.
You need to know something, you just Google it.
Answer to anything you need. Just
Right.
Google it. So,
And now it's gotten so bad, you don't have to Google it. You just talk to a box in the house.
Yeah.
You put a box in your house, talk to it. Hey, I need to know, and you ask them something.
Alexa, I have one of those in my house.
Yeah, and that's what's
and then
funny.
you got Siri on your phone.
Yeah.
Talk to her. So.
And you know, what was it, back in the 60s, everybody's worried about the government is going to be wiretapping your house and wiretapping your phone. Now you ask the wiretap for a recipe. You're like, hey wiretap, play a song for me. They're listening to you 24/7.
Yeah.
You worried about your privacy on Facebook, but you got a listening device in your house.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't get that.
I got all kinds of women in my house listening to me.
What? How many women do you got in your house? I think your wife is watching right now. She's gonna be.
Better be careful.
I'm not married yet.
She did enjoy that Lorena Bobbitt joke I did a few weeks ago, so that should tell you to be something.
Yeah. Got any?
He's lost for words.
Yeah.
You got him right there.
No.
The whole show, all she picked up was that one 15-second joke, and that was it. So that tells you right there.
Yeah, you telling me I don't need to go home? That's what you telling me?
Well, you better.
I better go.
You better go home. But worse than that. But, see, she's laughing at you right now.
What? LOL.
Yeah, I told you.
You watch it.
Everybody's watching. But yeah, like we say, beef. The beef stuff's out there. Ag extension, it's out there, and it's part of it's through Texas A&M, and anything agriculture we need to go. I mean, that's where I went. That's where I went down. Of course, I was down in Houston at the time, but I would go to the actual college over there for clinics. I'd go to the breeding clinics, the beef clinics, whatever they had, I'd go, because it's like, if this is what you're doing for a living, and this is what what you do, why not know all you can? Because you're never, like I always tell people, you never stop learning. There's always new stuff coming up. There's always new technology. There's always new ideas, because the way you run cattle, you raise cattle now, is not the way you did it back in the 40s or the 50s or the 60s. Everything progresses with time, and if you want to stay on top of it, you got to progress with it.
Sure enough. You can't get educated enough, and we have that conversation nearly every day with people, but it's not the same as it was back when your grandpa was doing it.
Yeah.
You've got to adapt. You've got to change. You've got to be willing to try new stuff. It's kind of like with this Beef Cattle Alliance or stretching out there to new markets. You got to pinch every penny you can out of things, and if you're not, you're leaving money on the table, and that's what can happen a lot of times during agriculture. Is if you're not doing things really by the book and willing to try new things, you will leave money on the table.
And that's it. And another thing that I want to put out there too is in the ag industry, in the agricultural environment, there is opportunities to take advantage of programs. There's a lot of programs out there for you, and we talk about them all the time on here. And just like with anything else, we don't talk about stuff unless it's either something we know, something we like, or something we've tried, because just for the fact that we don't want to put out something we don't know about, something we don't like. I mean, we were in the old place. We had a whiskey company that got mad at us because they wanted to advertise whiskey, and it was nasty. Like, I ain't doing it. Sorry. It's gross. I'm not going to tell people to go buy something that tastes bad. Yeah. And they got upset. I was like, sorry about your bad luck, but make something that tastes better. I mean, I don't know. And so with that, we brought up the different programs for producers and the ag loans and things. And so what I've done here recently is I've dived off into with the Farm Service Agency. They do they have a loan program. They have a micro loan program. They have a bigger loan program. And I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna try it. And that's what I did. So I was like, well, we're gonna pick up some cows. Matter of fact, we're gonna go out there to the Circle D, Duke O'Neill's out there in Commerce, pick up some cows. Mm-hmm. And that's what we did. We went through the Farm Service Agency. We called them up, said, hey, we're gonna go pick up a bunch of pairs. How does this work? And so we went down, got all the stuff situated, because there's a lot of things I didn't know. I didn't realize that I had to have all my property listed where I was at. I didn't know that. Yeah. I mean, we got 2 or 3 properties here. We got lease land, everything else. I had no idea you had to have all that stuff wrote down somewhere. Yeah. I was like, well, I know where it is, but I mean, I didn't know you need to know where it's at. So.
And that's a good point too. For the listeners out there, if you've got land or if you're running cattle, make sure you've got all your information in there with the FSA. I mean, you can't stress it enough how important that is, because when it comes time for instance, we was in that drought in 2011, and the drought relief back pay that producers were able to get for already being in the system. If you're not in the system, you completely miss out on that money.
And I did, and that's what happened to me. I missed out because I was talking to my wife's uncle. He runs cattle out there down from us, and he went down there, and they cut him a check for $17,000.
Yeah.
I was like, wait,
where's yours?
Whoa, yeah. Wait a minute. I fed hay as much hay and stuff as you did during that drought. Where's my check at? And I'd called down. That's what happened. I wasn't in the system. I didn't have any stuff, so I never did. I was like, well, I missed it. Oh well. Yeah. And then the loan program thing, and I was like, well, might as well try it. Just see what happens. I mean, what are they gonna do? Tell me no? Yeah. I mean, that's it. So I talked to him. I was like, hey, what's the deal? How's this work? And it's a lot of paperwork, but the deal is, when's not paperwork? When is it not paperwork? Anywhere you
if
go
you're
today,
asking for money, you're
gonna fill it out. So I put it off for a long time. I was like, I don't want to write that much. I don't even write this stuff. I don't want to write a bunch of stuff down. So I put it off and said, you know what, I'm going to do it. Went down there, filled everything out, sent all the stuff, went to Sulphur Springs, everything down there. I was like, here's all my stuff. Let me know what happens. And they called back, hey, come down here, whatever. So tomorrow afternoon, I got to go down there and finish that up to go get my cows. But it's a great deal. I mean, it's a great opportunity if you want to add to your herd or help build your herd up. Why not do it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to get the interest rate. That interest rate they're going to give you, you don't get that from the bank. You don't get the interest rate I got. You don't get from the bank, and you also don't get annual payments from the bank either.
7-year payout. What you got?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's annual payments. So, and you go in there, you take your cows, sell your calves, block up whatever you need for your payment every year. You're done. I mean, it's a great deal. So it's one of them deals, where I was telling people I want to try it out first, see how it works. If it works, then I'll tell you about it. That's what I'm doing. The FSA, Farm Service Agency. Google it, find it, and then go do it.
So you sign your paperwork tomorrow?
Tomorrow. That's it. I'm done
You'll
deal.
Be set. Yeah.
Done deal.
Then go get the cattle and
that's it.
Turn them out on green grass.
That's right. Because that rain, them 15, 16 inches of rain we got the last month.
Yeah.
That grass is coming up.
Sure enough.
It's coming up. What about Tex? What you got over there? What are you talking? What do you got? What are you doing? You got? You looking at the window or what happened?
No, I got a lot. Speaking of nut chunk milk coming up, I got an article here about a peeping Tom.
It ain't about you, is it?
No, I think I'm on kind of peeping Tom.
Oh, okay.
I think this is about a turkey.
A what?
A turkey.
Oh, okay.
A real turkey. Police in Maine share a photo of an unusual peeping Tom found inside a resident bedroom. I think they have a picture of this, so you know.
Yeah, they're looking at it. You want a picture of you? We're looking at you.
No.
Yeah.
Yet the police department said a turkey flashed into the home through a bedroom window on Wednesday morning. The officer responded to a suspicious incident in town. This peeping Tom took it one step further and forcefully entered the house. So, yeah. Please be on the lookout for peeping Tom. All kind of peeping Tom. Be on the lookout. Yeah. I don't know, how would you like to wake up in the morning and see a turkey in your bedroom?
I don't know. Ask your wife.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to let that go.
Oh,
Moving on to something else.
What else you got over there? What else stories you got?
Let's carry on the same line of police.
The police? Huh?
New California police officer.
New what?
California.
Are you in California?
California IA. Wait, am I going out of order, John? Probably.
I don't know. I'm like, California, all right, let me see what happened. Where were you at?
I ain't on the list. Should I put it down and do something else?
Well, go ahead. You on that one now? Go ahead.
California Police Department said an officer had an unusual first day on the job when he recalled a wrangler some loose goat. Alright. Officer he was on the first day and was serviced by himself on Sunday after completing his field training was summoned to the high school ad for him for his very first call of the night. Yeah. Escaped goat at the school. We believe this one wasn't covered at the academy.
They didn't learn that at the police academy?
Yeah.
wonder if he called for backup on that.
Goat wrangler is not covered, by the way.
Oh, the department, thank you to the other goat wrangler for helping the officer catch these little guys.
They called for backup.
They call for back.
You ain't got nothing in New Jersey over there?
New Jersey. New Jersey police. All right. We got all kinds of police.
Police want to be, every now and then cops want to play cowboy. I don't know.
Police in New Jersey, the officer attempted to play cowboy and lasso.
Yeah, that's what's funny. Cowboy and lasso.
Cowboy and lasso.
I'm gonna put this picture of this wild bull big on the screen so everybody can see. Right.
Yeah, an escaped bull that was later revealed to be a cow.
Well, it had horns. They were confused. There's horns on it.
A loose bull wandering near a road and attempted to use the emergency rope issued to him by the department to lasso the one animal. The police have only emergency rope they give it the car.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, what? In New Jersey, they got an emergency rope that they carry in the car? I don't know.
And he used a utility pole and a barrier in between him and a 500-pound horned animal.
He don't want to get hooked.
I think he quickly realized the idea was, yeah, BS. Yeah, police later killed an animal, actually a cow, weighing significantly more than 500 pounds, was safely returned to the owner.
Yeah. Yeah. So his cow turned out to be a bull. All right. And that's what's so funny. I was like, wait, what is going on here? That is not. When I first saw it, I was like, well, that's a cow. Why does it say a bull escaped? I don't. And then I was reading it, I was like, oh, a cow, later known as a bull. Oh, okay. All right, makes sense for me.
We don't see that excitement up in Fannin County.
No.
Well, no.
You see free green grass on the side of the road. What you see?
Yeah, you're like, you know what? I'll come back. He's not going to the highway.
I'll get her in tonight.
Yeah, that grass there's no grass on the blacktop.
Yeah.
That cow's not getting on the road. She's got that head down in the grass. You leave her there, we'll come back and get her.
She's good.
In fact, sometimes you turn them out on the highway,
Yeah.
eat them down.
Right, you turn them out, sit out there on the porch, drink coffee. You get them tomorrow. That's how you do that. All right, before we do anything else, let's throw down. Let's go ahead and take us a break right quick, and then we'll come back with some more stories and stuff for you guys. What we're gonna do is Whiskey Kate. Those of you who've seen her from time to time here in studio singing for you guys. Well, she's got her new music video up, and we're gonna throw that in your face right quick, and then we're gonna come back and talk about a lot more stuff.
What is this? I told her she was done.
Hey babe, is that you? Just back here getting ready. Baby, no, baby, I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
I see the storm growing in your eyes, a quiet chaos most don't recognize. Oh, the moment that gets you high. I wanna be a chaos, yeah, wanna be a high soul. Love me broken and love me whole. Love me anytime, wait, don't let me go. Don't need a hero,
All right, how about that? Whiskey Kate right there. Whiskey Kate. She's got some good tunes. She does Nashville Next. She's been on Nashville Next a few times. You can hear her from time to time on your radio, and you hear it right here. If you didn't know, now you know. Let me throw some Cal reports at you. I got them floating around over here. Let me throw them out there right quick. For those of you that have never been to, which I don't know, a lot of you are, for some reason or another. What's going on over there? Okay, there we go. On the website, if you go to, all you got to do is go to pepperstewart.com. There is a lot of information right there. And if you jump over there and you click on your livestock reports, every week we've got your livestock reports right there. So you don't have to go chasing around all different sale barns or anything like that. Most of them are Northeast Texas sale barns, like you got Silver Springs right there. That one I can't see because it cut off. But you can see on the website. You got Durant. There's Durant Stockyard. We've got Paris. We got both Paris sales on there. Then you got this, like here, the Kinder Livestock Auction is coming up Friday, the April 13th. They got a big cow and bull sale. You got the Nixon Livestock Commission, and there is your market prices. So you can jump on there and see what whatever you're going to hold the sale. You can see kind of what they're going for, and what sale you want to go to. You know, if you got one. A choice between about 15, 20-minute difference in sales, and go where you want. That's Caldwell sale. And then you saw that big sale coming up in Gainesville. So a lot of sales coming up. There's the Net Bio in Sulphur Springs. Net Bio sale. We had talked about that a few times. So check it out. Horse sale, cow sale, horse sale, dog sale, chicken sale. They're all on there. Go buy something while you're there. But now we're at the big sale. Red River Horse Sale had a big catalog sale. I guess was this past weekend.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
And I was up there, and they had a great catalog sale. I mean, there was a lot of nice bred horses, a lot of good colts came through there. They had a couple of good studs, a bunch of brood mares, bred mares, and everything. So Red River Horse Sale, they've always got a lot of good selection of horses, and they're affordable price. I mean, you're not going to go out there and buy something cheap, but you're not going to buy something for $10,000. You're going to buy it in the middle at a good market price, and it could be a good horse for you. I couldn't tell you how many times we bought horses over there, throughout the year. So, Red River Horse Sale, check it out. They got 2 sales a month. So go over there and buy something because they got stuff for sale. Apparently, and they got good food.
Yeah, that they do.
Shane will fix you up. I had a chimichanga surprise.
Surprise.
Well, they had. I think they asked me, "You want chicken? You want beef? You want?" I was like, "Just surprise me."
Oh, you did the surprise.
Just surprise me.
There you go.
Just bring it. Whatever, just bring it. I'm gonna eat it anyway.
Yeah.
Just bring it. But it's a good deal. The net bio sales at Silver Springs is a good deal too. You can go out there and buy you some cows. Pick you up some cows while you're there. Oh man, PBR happened. I guess we need to jump into that. I guess everybody's saying JB Mooney got upset with the media. I don't think he was talking to me exactly, but he got upset with the media because everybody's saying that he's getting on up there in age and it's about time to hang it up. And like I've said it, I don't know how many times I've said it on here. Each and every week, yeah, he's going to go out there and ride. He's going to go to the event, and he's going to ride one. And he's not healthy. All right, guys, he's not healthy. I've told y'all that. JB is not healthy, but he's just getting out there to ride. You got to get back. You got to get back on the horse, on the bull. Same difference. You got to get back out there and get back on it. And I've said it time and time again, each and every week, that he's been back, that he is not 100%, and he's going to go to an event and he's going to ride one bull. And my pick of him riding one bull the last 4, 5, 6 events he's been at, you know what my score is? 100%. How do I know that? I don't. That's Crystal Ball told me. But we got some highlights here for you from Glendale. If y'all watch Glendale, anybody watch the Glendale event? We got Eduardo Parasidu. We got then we got the bull of the event, Bruiser. Let's see if you can figure out who's riding in the middle.
Yeah, rematch right here. Eduardo wants another try.
I think we all heard Shorty's reaction. Eduardo went to work.
Really good bull for Fabiano to put up some numbers on.
Fabiano Vieira able to find his. Here we go. Ryan Dirty Nurse showed it.
Sweet Pros Bruiser right there. He's making his shot. He's taking his shot for Bull of the Year. He's working on that. I think he had a 46 3/4 on that ride. So that's what's going on in the world of the PBR. So we want to tell you about that. What's happening? Funny story. Back in the old days, the first time Guillermo Marchi came in the studio to visit with us because he had an event coming up. He was doing out there in Terrell, so they brought some kids in and stuff. And Fabiano came with him, but he doesn't speak English at all. He's Brazilian, so he doesn't speak English. We came in with him, and I'm looking, and I'm like, that guy kind of looks familiar, but I'm not sure who that is. I don't know who that guy is, but he looks really familiar. And then I guess about a week later, after they left, I was like, oh, that's that guy. But he didn't. I couldn't talk to him because I don't speak Portuguese. So I don't know. I don't know how that works, but good stuff. Bull riding's happening with the people. Let's throw another story in the middle of this, and then we'll jump into some more. We got some more bull riding news for you, by the way. For those of y'all that want to go to Fort Worth, April the 7th, we'll tell you about that in a minute. What do you got story wise? We did you had the bull roper. You got what else you got? We did sale barn reports. We talked about that. We probably won't do an Angus report. What else we got?
We got a lady that won her first lottery ticket in Quebec. So she bought her first ever lottery ticket on her 18th birthday and ended up winning a jackpot that will keep her comfortable for life. Charlie is the girl's name. Said she stopped at a convenience store on her 18th birthday to buy a celebratory bottle of sparkling wine and a lottery ticket. She selected a Lotto Quebec was a winner for life ticket, and discovered after she arrived at home that she'd won the top prize, $775 a week for the rest of her life.
Wow!
So she plans to use the money to travel and pursue her passions. So wants to study photography is what she's going to do with it. So $775 the rest of your life.
I wonder if that translates to American money or if that's.
I don't know. Probably Canadian, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Huh.
Oh, all right.
I'll be all right with $775 a week the rest of my life.
Yeah. And not have to do anything.
Yeah.
Flat out calories.
Yeah. You go buy stuff. Canadian. Somebody said it's Canadian money. Canadian. All right. Canadian money. Canadian.
Well, Canadian. Maybe I moved to Canada then.
I don't know what the money swap is in Canada though. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I can
exchange right there.
I kind of want to go to Canada anyway.
Where you going? Heartland Ranch.
Heartland Ranch. They got Heartland Ranch up there, right? They got a TV show up there.
Yeah, if you're a 12-year-old girl, you know what that means.
Oh. Wait,
every 12-year-old girl in America watches Heartland.
Oh no.
With
the family too. Yeah, family show as well.
You know them really bad after school specials where each episode they got a problem and they solve it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what that show is. But it's like a show for teenage girls.
Hey, they got a family show. Family show.
So in the Heartland Ranch chat groups he's in with all these 15-year-old girls.
I'm not in no chat group.
You got this guy.
I just watch the show. I'm not in the chat group. Maybe I won't go to Canada.
But if you got little kids, Heartland, it's a good show because it's a Christian-based show, so there's no cussing, drinking. It's a wholesome show, like a rated G program. It's actually good to watch. I watched when he kept watching. After about 4 seasons, I was like, what the heck is he talking about? I got to go see what he's talking about. So I went in and watched a couple seasons of it just to see what it was, and that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a good wholesome show that each episode you got a problem, and by the end of the show you got a
He on chicken 2. I'm on chicken 11.
after about 2 hours. I figured this out.
Yeah, do that binge watching.
Yeah.
You don't have to catch up to it.
No, I'll try. I'll pass. But it's a good wholesome show for kids. If you got kids out there that rural kids in that because it's some good stuff.
Or could you be like me and watch it by yourself?
Yeah.
Phone fell on
Yeah, that's gonna work great.
Moving on. What about?
We'll talk about
article.
All right, here's our article in Leonard, Texas. We're gonna do this one more time. Leonard, Texas, right here. If you go to, I've got a group out there on the Facebook, North Texas Farm and Ranch Swap, something or other on Facebook. Or I don't know, 50,000 people in there, and they're always griping at me because their ads get deleted because Facebook's doing it, not me. Anyway, Leonard, Texas trail ride. If you're a trail rider, you want to go trail ride, you can go to Leonard. April 21st, they're doing a benefit for a guy that lives there in Leonard, and they're going to trail ride. They're going to ride out about 9:30 in the morning. They're going to come back about 1:30, have lunch, barbecue dinner. It's all on donation. You donate, it's a minimum $10 donation for the dinner, donation to ride, and they're going to have an auction. They're going to have a live auction. I think they've got a rifle and some haircuts and there's some other stuff they're telling me that they've got donated already. So they're going to have an auction for that. They're going to have water for horses. They're going to probably have a band or a DJ that night out there. And then if you need to camp out, it's set up to camp out. And I don't know, it's just benefits. So if you want to get your horses out, the weather's getting good. You want to get out there and do some riding, go trail ride. Especially if you got some colts. Trail rides are good for your colts because you get your 3-year-old, your 2-3-year-old colts, and you go ride them all day for 2-3 hours and put some wet blankets on them. It helps a lot. So, at least after about the first mile, they'll stop crow hopping. You're good. By the time you get back, you're already putting a handle on them. So that works good. Well, it was on the internet somewhere, but one guy commented on this girl's post. It's one of them horse groups like them he's talking about. And it's still girls talking about her horse. Well, I know my horse. Every time I go ride my horse once a week out at the stable, it acts up. And somebody's like, well, you need some more wet saddle blankets to cure that. And I don't know, it was a little bit later, and there's a comment on there. The little girl's comment says, she goes, I don't know how this works because I've dumped this blanket 3 or 4 times and got it real wet. I don't know if I need to freeze it or what, but he's still acting the same. I was just like, that's not what they meant, but all right.
Probably acting a little worse with all the spots,
you put that cold blanket on and see what happens. But that's what you got to do. You got to put some out. It said 2 different ways. People it'll tell you, wet saddle blankets. A lot of people say put some miles on them. I mean, it's just time. It's all time. The more time in the saddle you put on your horse, the better the horse is going to be. You can't go lock your horse up. And I get on people for that all the time. If you're not on a performance ranch where you've got horses stalled up at night, but they're working all during the day and doing something, training, doing something, quit locking your horses up. If you can't turn your horse out, you don't need it. You need to be able to turn your horse out and let them be a horse. Because I've never had an issue when I go catch a horse, go catch a cow, or go do something that I got to go catch my horse and lunge it for 30 minutes. If I got to go catch a horse and lunge it for 30 minutes, that cow's gone.
Better strike a high low quick, huh?
Yeah, that cow's in another county. He's probably in Fannin County, his house.
Yeah.
So you got to let your horses be horses. I mean, they come up in the barn to eat at night. We'll feed them at night. They come up, we come up, check them to make sure no cuts or, nothing on them or whatever, and feed them, and they go back out, and then they come back up, and you go out there and whistle, and here they come. I did a video a couple years ago on that, back when Vine was still big, and people talking about catching horses. Here's how I catch my horse. So I put the video on, I whistle. Here they all come running. People are amazed how that works. Yeah. Well, how does that work? I get my horse in the pen, chase it for 30 minutes trying to catch it. That's not how you do it. If you feed just like you feed your horse and feed your cows. My cows the same way. I go work cows for a lot of people, and they ask me how I work my cows. I said, well, I go out there and put the feed in the pen. They come in there. That's how I do it. I don't know how you're gonna pay me to come out here and catch yours. I'll do it, but all you gotta do is feed your cows. That's it. It's real simple.
They'll come when they hear feed sack rattle, won't they?
Yeah. And I've got people I work cows for. A lot of time I tell them, if I'll go out there a week ahead of time. They want to catch cows. I'll go out there a week ahead of time. Mm-hmm. Take a sack of cubes, go out there to that lot, dump them cubes out, and leave.
That's
Come
right.
back next day, dump them cubes out, and leave. It's time to work cows. You pull up, dump.
They have no idea what's going to happen, do they?
They're
going to get to eat. Yeah.
You shut the gate, and you got them all caught.
That's right.
They're amazed. It's like it's a magic trick. You got all my cows in this pen. I don't know how you did that. I come out here once a year and try to catch them, and I can't get them in here.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. It's like you're a magician. But, yeah, you got to know how to do it. I mean, it's simple enough. You learn that stuff as a kid. That stuff you learn as a kid. You learn how to catch them. You go out and catch bad from somebody else, but catch your own easy. I don't know. I feel bad for my cows sometimes because I don't get to go chase them around. Yeah. I mean, they think they live in the high life. Nobody wants to chase them around.
You don't get to play cowboy, don't you?
Yeah, I don't get to go rope nothing. They all come in there and stand and look at me. Yeah. Where's my cake? No, don't say cake because then they don't know what you're talking about. I want a cake. When you feed your cows cake, what is it, chocolate or vanilla? Or, no, it's cubes, but all right. It's cube feed, but I guess I don't know what you call it. What else you got? You got a story about something?
I could do that when we got it here. You want to talk to the devil? The devil lamb.
Well, it is coming up on Christmas, New Year's.
Halloween.
No, it's coming up on Easter Sunday.
Oh,
it's time to get your rabbit stew recipe.
Wrong part. I get the devil lamb. You gonna kill it? I get it. It took me a while. I'm kind of cute. A Georgia sheriff said lamb dubbed the devil lamb had been captured one day after it escaped from a sheep auction. All right.
Was this that Masonic Lodge you go to?
No. Okay. Nothing to do with that. The lamb escaped from an auction and Bradley and Cubic consider dangerous. It's not like Mary's little lamb. It is the devil's lamb. This lamb cheap and mean, so please don't try to pet it. Just report it. Well, we got an update. The lamb had been captured with use of tranquilizers. The 4-foot, 250-pound beast gave us a fight. Yeah, gave us a fight, but we were able to overcome it. We are not out of the woods yet. The lamb has not left the county. They kind of tranquilizer, but they don't know what it is. You might want a good shot. You might need to shoot him again.
Yeah, we shot it. We shot it with tranquilizer.
Well, we don't know what it is though.
I don't know where it went to. Okay. Oh man, what else we got? We got what time is it? I already run up on the clock. Let's go. Let's run through the rest of these right quick, and then we'll throw out the movie.
Reformed.
We got a movie coming up. So what else you got?
We can talk about airlines and pants.
Yeah, let's talk about pants on the ground.
Custom officials at New York Airport said an airline crew member on a flight from Jamaica was found to be hiding 9 pounds of cocaine inside his pants. I knew somebody did that. They probably didn't know about it. They probably didn't know it was there.
It was already in the pants and they put them on.
Actually didn't happen. I don't know how it got there. A crew member on a flight to Jamaica that arrived on March 17th, John F. Kennedy International Airport. He presented himself for inspection upon arriving in New York, and he was taken to a private church room. Well, officers found 4 packages of cocaine taped to his leg under his pants. He probably didn't know about it. I'm sure. They weighed 9 pounds and estimated fleet value of $160,000.
That's a lot of money.
He was arrested on suspicion of importation of a controlled substance and turned over to Homeland Security. Joe, don't put cocaine down your pants. That's the moral of the story.
How about don't do drugs, kids?
Don't do
drugs are bad.
Yeah, that too.
What about we got a shipwreck. We got a shipwreck video here, by the way.
An 18th century shipwreck washes up in Florida. Long time ago. A mother and a son taking a walk on the Florida beach made an unusual and fascinating discovery. A partial hull from a parent 18th century shipwreck. We were going to look for shell and short tea, and we found a ship.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
A bunch of people from archaeology museum,
A bunch of people?
A bunch
You
of
mean
people.
archaeologists?
A bunch of people from the museum,
Museum people, okay.
They brought a team, and we charged $100 to study the hull, and they get a well preserved and bear Roman numeral marking on the wood.
What?
Roman numeral.
All right.
They try to find and study the record as much as possible and consider attempting to create a 3D model from the photo before it's reframed by the key. So they're going to study it and put it back.
And they're going to study it.
They're going to study it, make a model out of it, and put it back.
Why don't they just take that?
You already got the model. You
got it. Just take that to the museum. I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. We're going to look at it, take pictures of it, and then we're going to drag it back out in the ocean. We got a little video here. Let's throw this out and see what it says.
Oh, yeah.
See what it tells us, because I have no idea. I don't know what it's talking about.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for this important nerd alert.
Internet kissing.
That's Big Bang Theory. I guess they want to sneak in a Big Bang Theory. Of course, I mean, I don't mind. I watch it. So I guess that worked.
Not your average day on the sand. Beachgoers find a shipwreck that could date back to the 18th century.
We have video from Sky 4, our helicopter, showing the wooden hull, which was found on South Ponte Vedra Beach, north of the Serenata Beach Club. Now a team of archaeologists is studying it to determine where it came from. News 4 Jax reporter Vic Micolucci shows us more of this remarkable discovery.
It is a rare piece of history, 47.5 feet long and surprisingly well preserved. And this wasn't found by experts, treasure hunters, or archaeologists. Instead, just a mother and her son who were walking on the beach.
We're going to look for conch shells and shark teeth, and we find a shipwreck. So that's pretty special.
It turned up early this morning.
I immediately knew it was a ship.
You knew it was a ship?
Yes.
He's right. It is a large piece of a wooden sailing ship, hidden for hundreds of years. It washed up after days of rough surf.
So let's take a look.
St. Augustine Lighthouse archaeologist Chuck Mead got wind of it and brought his team of researchers to learn more.
We can see the curvature of the side of the hull, so this is probably a section from the side, possibly it could be closer to the bottom.
The Sky 4 helicopter shows the discovery from above. Mead says it's likely a merchant ship that could have come from anywhere, even across the Atlantic Ocean. It might date back to the 16 or 1700s, but he says it's more likely it's from the early 1800s.
You can see this is a 21, 2, 3.
All in all, it's in great shape. In fact, you can still see the Roman numeral markings on the wood.
One thing I can tell is it would have been a pretty sizable ship. I mean, these are really big frames, really thick planks. So this is a big sailing ship.
It's just blown away by the rarity of what was sitting on our beaches today.
Mark Anthony owns a treasure shop in St. Augustine. He's amazed.
This is so cool that most people don't get to see this. They do this for a living, this intact.
Spectators dropping by all day as a deputy stands guard.
Yeah, we just don't want anybody jumping up and down on it and playing on it or anything like that.
Protecting a relic that hasn't been seen in centuries.
And the big question tonight is, will it wash back out into the ocean with the tide? Experts say only time will tell, but they can't remove it right now because it is property of the state of Florida.
If they're gonna wash, well, why don't you go get it? Why don't you grab it and bring it, take it somewhere? Or you just leave it there.
That's why they can't. It's property of the state of Florida, so we can't touch it. You know, state of Florida owns it, so we can't move it.
So you don't think the state of Florida can go over and get it? I don't understand. I don't get that. It's like, well, is it going to be here? Well, just leave it there, and maybe it goes back into the ocean. I don't know. Did you see the wood when it was showing on the sides? You can see where they had the pegs, the wooden pegs, where they made the hole to put the pegs, put them together. That's amazing how they did that stuff. That's crazy.
I guess they didn't have nails back there.
Well, no, you just would. you had metal stuff, but I mean,
you had to like wedge you.
Yeah. You put it together like that, so that's neat. Neat stuff. You see that stuff when you go over to the other side of the world. See all that historic stuff. See where stuff came from back in the olden times. What else we got going on? I guess we got you did Pants on the Ground. We talked about Cody Maxwell and his Texas Agri-Life A&M Extension programs over there. Be sure and check them out on the interweb net. What else we got left? We got anything? I guess we got to follow up with the Easter Rabbit. What else we got? I guess we got a new movie trailer coming out that they want to tell the folks about. I guess is that what we got?
Yeah, that's what I have. But yeah, folks, we found trailer.
I've decided to keep it.
Some Ethan Hawke is a former pastor leaving his son who died in Iraq in a new trailer for upcoming drama First Reformed.
First Reformed. All right. Well, let's see what it's all about. I guess we'll see what's going on with this.
I've decided to keep a journal to set down all my thoughts and the simple events of my day. I will keep this diary for 1 year, and at the end of that time, it will be destroyed.
I encouraged my son to enlist. It was a family tradition. 6 months later, he was dead in Iraq. I was lost. My son's the reading of the Lord. Praise be God. So how are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
No, really. It's been a while since we've talked. Even a pastor needs a pastor.
Did you see the doctor? You need someone to take care of you. I want you to be happy.
I know that nothing can change, and I know there is no hope.
Reverend Toller?
Yes, Mary.
You must come over. You must come over now.
Explosive.
She was becoming someone I didn't know.
Opportunistic diseases, anarchy, martial law. You will live to see this.
You had no idea that he was thinking of...
No. I'm so frightened.
These kids, they want certainty. Don't think, follow. They fall prey to extremism. It's a world without hope.
No, I have not lost my faith.
You think that what we did together was a sin?
I've seen enough real sin to know the difference.
You didn't tell the police, right?
Take a look at your own life before you criticize others. These are frightening times. We have to be patient.
Well, somebody has to do something.
Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow?
My hands shake as I write these lines.
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Can God forgive us for what we've done to this world?
Who can know the mind of God?
All right. I don't know. It's up in the air. I don't know. It's one of them deals you have to watch it, I guess.
First Reformed.
I don't know. You never know about movies anymore. You never know if you want to go to the theater and watch a movie. If you want to watch a movie at home, it doesn't take that long for them to come out on the, I guess, a satellite.
Hey, but you can watch it in theater May 18th.
All right.
Yeah.
That's coming up.
Coming up, yeah. 2 months away. Jeez.
Yep. All right, well, that's what's going on, I guess. Stuff's happening, stuff's going on. That's what we're doing. And with that, before we disappear, we'll tell you one more time. You got Tex over there on the interweb net. Look him up at Tex Travis on Facebook. There's always something. I don't know if you want to see what he's posting, but he's posting stuff.
I got interesting posts.
Okay.
Maybe.
Depends on the audience, I guess. Right? Depends on the audience. All right. I guess that works. If you need some of these fancy shirts, you got Rodeo Clothing from House of Lords. Rodeo Clothing. Check them out on the interweb net. And also at pepperstore.com. Links to all that stuff's there. Of course, these fancy hats from Master Hatters of Texas. These shirts. It's all there. And you got Cody Maxwell right there. They can find you and your stuff on the internet at
We've got a Facebook page. It's Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Fannin County, and then also our website is fannin.agrilife.org.
And that's where you can find out what all's going on in the northeastern Texas area. So check it out and see what is going on. There's always something for you to do, something for you to see, or something for you to learn about. And with that and everything else, pepperstewart.com. If you can't find it there, don't look for it.